Brandon, as you sleep, your dreams are filled with images of battle. You see large-scale warfare, people in armor charging, people throwing fire from their hands, and beings who aren't quite human, but instead they have wings from their backs, tails, joints in their legs that shouldn't normally exist, horns sprouting from their heads, and skin color tainted red, purple, blue. You see fighting against mostly humans and elves. Long, bloody wars. Wars that slowly turn. The demons become lower in number, steadily, until only a handful remain. That's all you see. Next up. In your dreams, you see a grove. Large and open, full of grassland. You see this babbling stream flowing through it, with rocks beside it. And on one of the rocks, you see the form of a woman. She is tall, with slender frame. She has long pointed ears and dark black hair. She has a long flowing green dress, though she's partially translucent as you can see the foliage behind her. She looks up towards you and smiles. As you see her smile, you feel a sense of calmness settle on you. Jun, she beckons you over with a gesture of her hand. What do you do?
I follow her.
As you move towards her, you simply feel a sense of calmness settle over you. As you stand in front of her, she stands up, and she towers above you, looking down on you. She is approximately 9 feet tall.
Oof.
Hello there. And who might you be?
Oh, I'm Jun Lee. Who are you?
Hello, Julie. I am Eldaf.
Nice to meet you. Where are we, Eldef?
We're in one of my groves. How did you get here?
I'm not sure. I was in the shop and I fell asleep. That's all I can remember.
Oh. You've not physically come here? You must have a connection to me. Curious.
There was somebody talking about connections to something within us. Is this what he meant, you think?
Perhaps. It's not for me to say. Not for me to tell. Tell me. If you were to watch two men fight, what would your reaction be?
Try to stop them? Make them settle down? Be civilized?
You have a kind heart, then.
I try to be kind.
There's potential in you. I can see something.
What do you see?
What do you see?
I find this a very difficult question, actually. I don't know what to think of myself or what I will be doing soon.
I can give you time if you like. Time
I think
to think.
that would be nice.
She puts a hand on your shoulder. It feels gentle despite it being fairly large. And you have my blessings. And that potential. I'll make you a cleric. You'll be one of my clerics.
I faintly bow my head. Not really sure what she is talking about. But since she's giving a blessing, I will kindly accept it.
A hand raises to be on the back of your head, cupping your head. Go and spread my name.
I will. Thank you for your blessing.
May peace always follow you, young child. With that, you sense a warmness start to settle on you, going from the head down. You feel a shudder up your spine. Then she pulls her hand away. With it, the warmness goes, but you feel in your chest a spark still residing. And with that, the grove starts to pull away from you. As it pulls away, it feels a tinge of sadness, but you don't know why.
Oh, okay.
Then the darkness of sleep re-embraces you. David, you open your eyes and you find yourself stood in a large, empty entrance hall to a manor. You look around, you see it ornately decorated, made up of beige stones that seem to glow slightly. You have doors leading off to each side, to the left, the right, a staircase that spirals up in front of you, splitting off into an upper catwalk. What do you do?
I start speaking loudly. Hello? Is there somebody there?
Your voice echoes, but seems to die a bit too quickly.
In that case, if I hear no response, I will walk upstairs.
As you walk up the stairs, your footfalls seem as if the surroundings absorbs the sound slightly. You can still hear them, but not as loud as they should be. On the catwalk, you have 2 doors to the left, 2 doors to the right.
Take the most right door. I knock first.
You knock, but you hear no response. And you enter?
Yes.
You enter into another upper catwalk, overlooking a large library. The walls are lined with books as far as you can see. They seem to stretch on infinitely, nearly.
Well, found the library at least. And I start screaming again. Hello? 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 Hello?
As you do so, you hear a thump.
Coming from?
Below you.
I try to locate the source of the sound.
As you look over the banister, there is an armchair, and there is a large blue-skinned man with a bald head sat in it. In one hand, he holds a rather large book, which he's just seemed to have slammed shut in that hand, and he looks up at you. Well, greetings. This is unexpected.
Likewise. Where am I?
Oh, well, you're in the Palace of Yor.
Doesn't mean anything to me.
Now, come down here. Come down.
I'll walk down.
You walk down a small staircase nearby. Walk over towards him. As you get closer, he stands up and walks towards you. He's roughly the same height as you, but his frame is much more muscular. If you had to place it, you'd say he looked like he'd possibly been chiseled from stone as a statue.
Okay.
So he's human, as far as you can tell.
Oh, and blue-skinned. I walk over to him to shake his hand. Nice to meet you. I'm David. You are?
Apologies, my apologies. He puts down the tome on a nearby table. I am Benevel Troom.
Annabelle?
Benevel, yes.
Alright.
How did you come to enter here?
I went to sleep. Woke up. Here I am. I've been kidnapped just before I went to sleep.
Must be some form of astral projection. I can reach out to people, but I've never had anyone reach out to me. It's different. He walks around you doing a single circle, looking you up and down.
Listen, I want to go home. Do you know the directions? I've work tomorrow.
Well, I couldn't really help you with that, to be honest. I've not left here in quite some time. As he looks at you, his eyes shift from being white with irises to a glowing yellow. As in the whole eye. You are quite the empty vessel.
Excuse me?
He blinks and his eyes revert back to normal.
That's creepy.
You have a lot of potential in you, but it's strange that I've only just found you, though. I would have imagined if you always had this potential, you would have appeared here quite some time ago. Or I would have found you when searching. How old are you? Are you past your 100 yet? Into your 300s?
I'm sorry, what? I'm 27.
Oh, you must be short-lived. Oh. Well, still, I would have thought you would have manifested here before.
What do you mean with manifested?
Well, if you've managed to manifest yourself here like this, clearly you should have been able to do it for quite some time. Otherwise, whilst I've been searching, I would have already found you. I sometimes search for people who I can gift power. I've been stuck here for quite some time, so at the very least I like to reach out and help those that I can.
In exchange for nothing.
In exchange for nothing. I used to travel quite a lot. Though, a little time ago I found myself trapped here. Because I can no longer travel, I can no longer help. I look to be able to gift those who I find with some of my power.
Okay, so now you are willing to gift me some of your power?
If you've been able to appear here like this in front of me, clearly it must mean something, so yes. I don't think you'll currently be able to handle much of it, but I could give you a spark, and over time, that could grow into an ember. That should grow into a flame, and maybe even a fire.
I would appreciate that. However, a lot is happening. I'm being kidnapped. The person who kidnapped me said that I'm being forced to work for him, saying something about planar travel, that we're traveling to a whole different world. So, if you could gift me with the gift of returning home, that would be a nice thing.
Well, if only all life's problems could be solved just like that. That would be quite amazing, wouldn't it? It'd be almost like magic, which, well, I suppose this is kind of magic.
What do you mean this is kind of magic? Magic doesn't exist.
As you say that, the entire library around you suddenly moves, shifting, and you feel yourself get pulled. You arrive at what seems to be a lounge area set up inside a completely different section of the library. You are nowhere near where the wall where you started, and he is still stood with you. Are you sure?
Well, either magic exists or I'm spacing, so...
He claps a hand on your shoulder. The grip is very strong, but he is trying to be gentle. Well, it seems we have a lot for you to learn about. It's a good thing we're in a library, isn't it? Now, regarding you getting home, maybe in time you might be able to do something about that. But you definitely would not be able to do something about it in your current condition.
Yeah, I expected something like that. So, what now? Do I just start reading books?
Well, when you sleep, you should be able to travel back to here. And when you do, you may be able to read the books here. Some of them might be useful to you, some of them not, maybe, who knows? I can't say I know the fates of all who I meet.
Do you know all the books that are here? Are you like a librarian?
I've been trapped here for... How many days would encompass a year for your world?
365. But there's also a leap year, so that's one extra day every 4 years.
Yeah, that seems unnecessary.
Yeah.
He looks away for a second, thinking, I'm gonna say maybe 1,500 years, give or take a few years.
You're quite young looking for your age.
Yeah, that's the thing with people like myself. When you get to a certain amount of power, aging kind of stops, sometimes reverts, sometimes speeds up. It really depends. Sometimes it's to do with the astral lines and the way in which you've encompassed the power. Those gifted it don't always see these effects, though those who get in it within themselves and pass the level into divinity nearly tend to see the aging stop, or at the very least decrease to a factor of 0.002.
Hold on a minute. Divinity? You're telling me that gods are real? Or gods?
Oh, of course gods are real. I mean, everyone knows gods are real. I mean, hell, I've fought two, I've killed one.
You killed gods.
A god.
A god. There are multiple.
Well, in my home worlds, let's see, there were about... that wasn't really a god. 137 last I checked.
Damn. I was an atheist.
Oh, well, you might be about to have a very rude awakening on that one. Though at the very least, maybe some of your old ideas might not hold water for what you might have known as gods. Do you have much magic where you come from?
No. Only in movies, but then again, that's CGI, so...
Movies. Okay. Alright. I don't know what any of that means, but, you know, on your visits, I'm sure you can tell me all about that.
Sure.
So, tell you what then. I'll let you off, or let you go now, and with you, I will gift you a spark. Will you accept it?
Will it assist me?
Oh, absolutely.
Then I accept.
Excellent. Hold out your hand.
I hold out my hand.
He slaps his hand down onto it, not to hurt, but to pat against it. And you feel a warmth in the palm of your hand. And as he lifts his hand, you see a tiny spark of light that settles into your palm. And you see it travel inside your arm up towards your chest. And then it disappears. You can feel a slight tingle of warmth by your heart.
Weird high five, but okay.
It'll be interesting to see if you can come back here frequently or not. I'm gonna have to start making notes about this. Never had anyone appear quite like this. With that, a pen starts scribbling in a notebook that's floating beside him.
Maybe you should also add like a receptionist in the front.
Well, you know, if I could simply allow anyone in here, I probably would have more than just me.
At least a sign.
What's this attire called? It's a weird, strange robe.
What I'm wearing?
Yes. What is it referred to as?
It's a suit. A three-piece suit.
Three-piece, okay. He looks over towards the book. He levitates it around to face you. It's got a complete image of you in it, head to toe. And with little annotation marks of hair color, eye color, what your clothing is called, and what's your name?
David Martinez.
He writes that. Okie dokie. Well, this should lighten things up a little bit for me. It's been about 100 years since I last had... Oh, since I was last a patron for anyone. Last one died quite horribly. So, have a good day. And with that, the library fades. Lastly, we have Kara. Kara, you stand in pure darkness. You sense no light around you, but you know that you're standing.
Am I blind? Hello.
Your voice
Hey.
seems to die off about 3 feet away from you. You're just about estimates. As you look into the darkness, as you scream and flail, you start to feel a weight rest upon your shoulders. It doesn't feel as if anything's there, but you can feel a pressure bearing down on you.
I'm having a dream. That stupid ghost thing, something on the knife, on my sleeve. I'm having a dream.
You feel your heartbeat speeding up, and then it slows down despite the fact you still feel panicked. You can sense something just beyond your senses. As you reach out to it, you can feel your fingers just slightly brush against something.
Who's there? What's there? I will move closer to try and grab hold of it.
As you do, the feeling remains just beyond your reach.
So,
And then the consciousness fades.